want it, baby, more than I want it.
They don't.
Nobody on it, baby, the way that I'm on it, believe me.
Please do. Believe me, baby.
Nobody want it, baby, more than I want it. Nobody on it, baby, the way that I'm on it, believe me. Nobody want it, baby, more than I want it. I'm up on it early, bright in the morning. This feelings like I'm performing right after a long night of recording. For all those dark, cold nights I was dormant, have to be handled accordingly. Those that are...
What's good, y'all? It's Duct Tape from Upstate 518 to be exact. As soon as I jumped off the porch, I was going to G-Packs. Know that. AKA Network King, man. Welcome to the Quotes Podcast, where we discuss quotable statements that create quotable moments, man. Telling you right now, as we keep moving along in these episodes, it just gets better and better. It gets better and better, man. I want to start off with the quote of the episode, man. You can't put a timeline on greatness. That, like, a lot of times I used to think, like, am I going to be too old to do a certain thing? Or, you know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of people always think, like, oh, I'm too old to do this, or I'm too old to go back to school, or something like that. Like, right? There's no time limit on nothing. Like, the only time when it's too late is when you're gone, is when you're, like, you know, deceased. And at that moment is when it's too late. Any other, like, if you're up, living, breathing, moving around, mobile, could do things, it's not too late. It's never too late. You can never put no timeline on greatness, man. Because however long it takes you to get there, however long you possess the greatness, even to after you've already been great in whatever field or situation it is, there's no time limit on it, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, the greats of all sports and the greats of just life, period, they're never forgotten. Like, they're forever, their legacy, you know what I'm saying, lives on. So, like, there's no limit on it. There's no time limit on it. If you're great, you're great. If you're not, strive to be. And it doesn't matter how old you are, how young you are. It don't matter. You know what I'm saying? Like, it don't matter. Just believe that. Always know that. I want to start off with a shout out. Shout out my boy Impro. You got me right. Got the custom merch. It's coming for sale. However, this is just a, you know, tester run. This sweater is hard. Like, you know what I'm saying? You can quote me on this. Then it's all over the hood with the logo on the chest, down the sleeve, all on the back. Shit is fire. Yeah, so I want to shout out to him. I want to shout out to all the new subscribers, all the new listeners, everybody that's beginning to get on this wave with me to start this journey that we're about to be embarking on, that we're already embarked on. It's just going to get more intense, more official. You know what I mean? A lot of people are already asking, yo, when can I come on the pod and stuff like that? It's going to come a time where that happens. However, like, this is kind of like a lane where I'm trying to create some things where, not saying that, you know, I don't want people on here or nothing like that. It's just a timing is everything. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to do something prematurely and then it affects what I'm really trying to do, what I'm really trying to build here. You know what I mean? So in due time, you know what I'm saying? People will definitely have the opportunity to come on and vibe out with me. You're going to see, like, it's going to, like, the vision that I have for this, like, it's just tremendous. And like I said, I just appreciate y'all being here with me. And it's just going to get greater and greater as we go along. You feel me? Also, I want to shout out to all the truck drivers, man, because without us, nothing moves. Don't nobody get nothing. Nothing goes nowhere, man. For real. The world it doesn't revolve, like, it don't move. Nothing moves on this earth without truckers getting shit from place to place. And that's just it. It doesn't matter what you're hauling, whether it's food, whether it's materials. Like, we get things around. So be safe out there. You know, it's about to be wintertime, especially up here in the Northeast. It gets real crazy. So just just stay on your toes, man. Keep your eyes on the road, man. Be safe out there. I briefly want to touch on a new case that developed in in my city. 25 individuals were wrapped up in like a sting or investigation or indictment, what have you. You know what I'm saying? I just want to I really just want to send my love and prayers to the families of these individuals because I know how this shit go. And it's close around the holiday time. Like at the end of the day, people really do what they have to do to get money. And, like I was saying in a previous episode, like don't let your last resort, like don't let it become what you do. Like fuck a last resort. You know what I'm saying? Like that, oh, if I don't make it doing this, I'm going back to the black shit. That shit is a dub. Like, you know what I'm saying? This is a prime example. Like they allow people to really hang themselves. You know what I'm saying? Like I just found out recently another, person that, an associate, I would say, you know what I mean? Like he's been being investigated for years and now he got to be away from his family for years and shit. My thing is like, I know the money be good. Like, it don't matter. You have a 2-year run, 3-year run, 4-year run. Like, you run it up and you get that bag. Like, is it worth it though? Is it worth those 10-year bids and 15-year bids? And you know what I'm saying? Like, is that money that you go to chase to get and you get on that run for a couple years or a few years? Like, is it worth a 5-year bid? Is it worth a 10-year bid? Like, listen, man, if you got a 25-man indictment, I'm telling you now, 20 out of those 25 is telling. They giving it up, filthy, off the rip. Because they got kids. They want to go home to their kids. Half of these people just came home. The shit is crazy. Some of these people just came home reading the list. The shit is out of control. Some people just came home. Now they turn right back around and going back inside. Like, and then you got individuals. I heard the funniest shit, man. It was beyond me. I did, like when I heard it, it kind of caught me off guard. Like somebody was only caught on the tap or whatever for like a very small amount. Like this is what was being said, and you know, they're out like fast. Like you know what I'm saying? Like people, listen, man. People don't want to go to prison. People don't want to go to jail. And I was saying this in previous episodes as well. Like I don't want to go to jail. I don't want to go to prison. I done gave them enough time. That's why I'm not doing shit that's gonna end me up there. You know what I'm saying? If shit were to happen, if something happens to where, all right, I end up in prison for a real reason and shit. However, I'm not giving them niggas no reason, like, to come lock me up. I'm just not doing that shit, man. Like, we gotta think, man, like, is it worth it, bro? Like, is it worth it, sis? Is it worth it? Is it really, really worth it for real? Like, and if your answer is yeah, then fuck it, do your thing. If your answer is no, like, you gotta start figuring out a way to transition away from this shit, man. Or like that's not last resort shit. This is not, there's other ways. There's so many ways to get money. So many ways to get money. Like I'm trying to find me a niche, not even to try. Like I'm working towards finding me a niche in different ways of getting bread because that shit is not an option for me no more, man. That shit is no longer an option. I'm telling you, the game is over. It's rigged. The fight is fixed. You cannot win, no matter how much you think you're going to or you will. No, the fight is fixed. You can't win. You're not going to win, man. Just leave that shit alone. So I just want to shout out to the, you know what I mean? Like, because it's about to be hard for them. It's holiday seasons, and now, the breadwinner, which was, you out there getting money, and then now, your spouse or your family is left to try to figure this shit out because y'all got back. Like, oh, I just hate the way that I hate that shit. Like for real, for real. All right, so first segment, man. I'm gonna pick up right where I left off last episode. This nigga Diddy is tripping. They are roasting Diddy all over the internet. And as we all know, the internet never lose. The internet is undefeated. The internet is undefeated, man. I'm telling you, like, there's no way that like you can win when it comes to the internet. Now, Slim Doug was on his live or whatever. He was basically going to bat for Diddy and shit like that, like saying that you know, basically like you can't automatically judge people from off of what somebody else says. You know, there's always two sides of the story. And also, like, you're waiting mad years to bring up old shit to bring to court to try to, you know what I'm saying, finagle your way into getting some money and shit. I mean, if that's the case, yo, like, that's kind of like, that's terrible, man, if you ask me. I don't like it. Um, However, you know, people do what they need to do at the expense of other people. They really don't care for real. So this is the world we live in. Like you have to be aware of this shit. Like this is the world that we live in. You know what I mean? Um, so in result of all that, I guess he's stepping down from as the chairman of Revolt. You know, nigga, 50. I'm gonna say this: 50 is a petty nigga, because most of the shit that I see of a Diddy getting roasted is posted on 50 shit, man. 50 is a funny nigga. He's been roasting this nigga Diddy tremendously, like immensely, like just roasting this nigga every chance he gets, man. Like I mean, he don't make this shit up. I'm sure, like you know what I'm saying. He probably see it, then post it, and then you know he gets a chuckle out of it, he gets a laugh out of it, and so doesn't everybody else that you know indulges in the feeds or whatever or what have you. So you know what I mean. Yeah, it's looking bad for Diddy, man. It's looking real bad for Diddy. I will say that. Let me play this clip, man, so y'all could just kind of take a little advice. I mean, not advice. Excuse me. Take a little like insight, like a see what the hell is out here floating around on this internet, man. This shit is real crazy. We'll play this shit, then we gonna move on, man.
What? What you gotta say now? What you gotta say now? You ain't got shit to say. When you put your girl on the snap, baby, yo, babe. I mean, shit getting weird. Come on, baby. It's hot outside. You fucking wrapped up in that blanket. Let's go jog on the beach.
All right, so they are roasting him, completely roasting him. That's like the minimum of what the fuck is really going on for real. Like it's just abundance of shit, man. You know, brother Love, man, I wish you the best of luck in your endeavors, your future endeavors, and what you got going on, man. Because you know it's looking pretty bad. However, let's move on, man. I will say this, all right. All the people that watch basketball, NBA, and all that. Who would you say is one of the people that you hear get bombed on a regular? Like who? Like it's a, you know what I mean? Like a all-star player, you know what I mean? Just gets roasted. They call him flimsy on some shows. Like it's a terrible look for him. If you can't guess who, I'm gonna tell you who. Because nobody wants this nigga to be in LA no more. You still the nigga AD, man. That nigga, yo, they are killing him too. They calling him flimsy. He's a terrible player. Like not that he's terrible, but the nigga soft, B. That nigga soft, B. Every time I turn around, somebody's like, yo, get him out of there. Because LeBron was supposed to be transitioning the team to this nigga. And he's doing a terrible job of, becoming a leader and walking into that leadership. He's doing a terrible job. He's a fucking terrible job. He's playing real trash. Or my boy Bubba, my boy Bubba Dub said, man, he said LeBron should take him into the locker room and do him how Draymond did Rudy Gobert, yoke his ass up, like toughen his ass up, man, yoke his ass up. Yo, that shit was funny as hell. And Draymond don't care, man. Draymond out here doing what he want, man. Draymond out here choking niggas up, savage like, without a care. He served his little few game suspension. I think it was like 4 or 5 or something like that. Paid his fine. They interviewed him after, like how he felt about it. Nigga said, man, fuck him. I'm supposed to feel about it, man. I yoked the nigga up. The niggas, it is what it is. Like, he's still soft, nigga. Still no remorse, nigga. You soft, nigga. Get your fucking weight up, Rudy. Rudy Gobert. Get your shit up, my boy. Trash. Niggas is trash, but they really trying to get, like, every time I turn around, they saying they want AD out of LA. Like, he's not living up to the, supposed to be going into the role as a leader and making that his team. Because LeBron, even at the age of what, 38, 39, whatever, this nigga LeBron is still out there balling, going harder than 20-something-year-old niggas, man. Showing up and showing out every single night. But AD, what he do? Stub his toe, he out for a month. Nigga trash, man. Get him out of there. I would have never brought him over there, man, if you ask me and shit. Alright, so next segment, we're gonna move on from that. You know what I'm saying? I just wanna put a little thing out there in the universe to all y'all, like, I was talking about mental health in previous episodes. What I want to say today is the mental is very strong. Okay? Like, everything is mental for real. Like, if anybody tell you about like sports and this, that, and the third, they'll tell you it's 90% mental, 10% physical, shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So what I'm saying is, like, exercise your mental, man. Exercise your mind. Exercise speaking things into existence. Like, manifestation. Like, I'm working on that heavy. I'm not gonna lie. Like when you think of some shit and then it happens and it's like, oh shit, damn. I just thought it. I didn't think it was gonna happen type shit or whatever. Or you like, speak things into existence and you speak about it, and then it starts to happen. Like, the power of speech is real, yo. The mind is like they said, a mind is a terrible thing to waste. It's very strong. If you don't think you're gonna do, like, if you sit around and tell yourself you can't do this, you're not gonna be able to do this, you're not going to be able to. However, if you can psych yourself up enough, like, yo, I need to do this, or I want to do that, or I need to boom, 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 like, that's exactly what's going to happen. Like, speak shit into existence, man. It's like, just try it out. It's not like the end of the world if it doesn't happen. However, like, manifestation is 100% mental. Like, work on your mental, then start to speak things into existence, man. I'm telling you, shit will get done for you if you think you can do it. Like, the little engine that could, I think I can. And that little nigga did it. Like, You know what I'm saying? You just gotta really look at small things like that, like, those are real shit. That's real shit. Like, people hide gems and dumb shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, who would have thought, like, Thomas the Train saying, I think I can, will, like, trigger. It wasn't meant for you to get it like that. However, they're really telling you as a youngin', like, believe that you can do what you set your mind to do and shit. Because you can do it. Like, know that shit, man. Or speak it into existence, man. Then after you speak it into existence, follow through with it. Like, follow through. Always follow through. I want to touch on uh the interview that Busta Rhymes had at the Breakfast Club. I thought that shit was mad dope. I think Busta is a dope ass dude, yo. Like, no cap. Like, the way he presents himself, the way he like speaks to others, the way he like greets other people, like, because it don't really cost you nothing to be positive speaking or to other people, like to give to other people. Because he said something that was I thought was dope as hell. What he said was you got to give game away because you can't take it. You can't take it with you. Like, you can't take a U-Haul to the grave. And I think he said Denzel Washington said that. Like, you can't take a U-Haul to the grave with you. All the information that you possess, all the knowledge that you possess. Like, I was just having this conversation last night with somebody about, like, why would you have game or knowledge about something and not want to give it out, like, not want to spread it? Like, you know what I'm saying? It don't cost you nothing. And I know a lot of people is like, oh, the game is to be sold, not told. And, bro, that was a false narrative, bro. It ain't no fucking, life ain't pimping, nigga. That's some shit pimp say, nigga. You ain't no pimp. And niggas ain't pimping. You got information, spread that shit, man. Help somebody to win. Like, why wouldn't you want to help somebody win? Like, help somebody to win, man. Or I was just having this conversation with my boy Quick, man. Shout out to Quick, man. And he was telling me about how he's trying to do stocks and all that. And he was like, yo, I'm like 2 steps away from like really figuring it out. And he's like, yo, it's like nobody wants to give me those last 2 steps or whatever. I'm telling him, I'm like, bro, he made the analogy to like how people be like, nah, I don't want to teach you how to play poker because you're gonna wind up and lose shit and then I feel guilty. That was what basically what people was feeding him. I told him, bro, nah, people feeding you bullshit, man. They just don't want you to win. They don't want you to come into their space and figure this shit out and then go up and may possibly in the future do better than them. That's what that's about, if you ask me. Like, you know what I'm saying? They don't want to see you win. They don't want to put you on so you could be doing better than them. Because nobody wants nobody to do better than them. Which is, you know, crabs in a barrel mentality. Terrible. Need to start getting rid of that mentality, man. All that shit is like, it's detrimental to your growth, believe it or not. You know what I'm saying? I consider myself to be the network king because if I have a source or an outlet, I'm going to pass that on to somebody. I'm not going to keep it from them. Like, I'm going to put you on so you can get bread, so you could, you know, do better in whatever it is that you're trying to do. I'm going to put you on. Like, you feel me? I'm not going to keep that information withheld from people that could be benefiting from it. I think that shit is whack as hell. That shit is mad corny, man. Yeah, so he was saying that that's what Denzel has said. However, like, I just think Buster is like, he displays growth at its finest, you feel me? Like, he just dropped a new album, Blockbuster, on Black Friday. You know, I downloaded it, I listened to it, I like it. I like it. He was collabed with Timberland, Swiss Beats, and Pharrell on the production. Like, production is crazy. His features are crazy. Like, it's a real well-rounded album. I liked it. No cap. I really did. You know what I'm saying? And he's a legend in the game. He's been doing this shit for mad years. So it's like, it's good to see that. And then he's telling younger artists and younger individuals, like, yo, I embrace y'all. Y'all change what y'all doing. Like, I like it. Like, keep doing what you're doing. Don't believe that, like, OGs in the game don't fuck with y'all type shit. Like, because, you know, they do. It's just certain weirdos that don't. But, you know, that's why there's certain fucking weirdos that they are. Like, that doesn't, just because one OG don't fuck with you don't mean all OGs don't fuck with you. You know what I'm saying? Like, when I was out yesterday, you know, doing a little, just doing a little work, doing a little B-roll and shit like that for something I got upcoming, you know, we ran into a bunch of young cats and shit, you know. It was a group of them. All of them weren't really, you know, talkative or receptive to conversating with me and Impro or whatever. However, it was one kid that like stepped up and started asking questions, like one of social medias, like wanted to link, and then he like, yo, damn, you a OG, like, you know, you do music. I'm a young cat, like I'm trying to figure this shit out. You know, maybe one day we can link and shit. Like, I thought that shit was mad dope. You know what I mean? Like a younger cat, like, just really putting himself on the line to try to figure out something because he's passionate about music and shit like that. So, you know what I mean? We all exchange information, social medias and all that. And it was a young boy. We was at the bottom of the King Stairs, a young boy named Ja, man. If you're watching this, salute to you, shout out to you. Keep grinding hard, tap in, and we definitely gonna tap in. You know what I'm saying? We definitely gonna make something happen. Or because I liked his energy and shit. Like, he was a young kid that really had like good energy, if you ask me, for real. So, you know, I thought that was dope. But yo, yeah, Buster shit. If y'all can go check that out, if you know, if that's the type of thing you want or whatever. Like, I just like his input and his outlook on everything, like shit that's going on in the world, like mad shit. Like, you know, salute the Bus, man. So we're gonna go ahead and discuss the second quote of the episode, which I think is very fitting for where we're at in the episode. People's opinion of me is none of my business. Like, yo, I heard that today, like, and I thought that was like one of the, you know, simplest, however, most like intricate statement, bro. Like, cause you think about it, what you think about me, how you feel about me, it ain't none of my business. You know why it ain't? Because I don't give a fuck, for real. And nobody really should be caring about what this person thinks of you, because they not you. They don't got to deal with the shit you got to deal with from day to day. Like, they don't wake up in your skin, in your mind, in your body, your soul. They're not you. So what they think of you ain't really none of your business, for real. Like, I know how to mind my business good as a motherfucker. So that there right there is telling you I can give 10 fucks, 1,000 fucks of what you think of me or what you're saying about. It is none of my business. You have your own opinion. You have at it. You have every right to feel however it is you feel. You have at it. Don't listen. I ain't paying attention. I'm minding my business. from over here. Like, that shit is none of my business, man. And if a lot of people felt like that, it'll be like a lot easier for people sometimes. Like, if you felt like that and you understood, like, everything, you don't gotta pay attention to everything. That shit ain't none of niggas' business, for real. Like, I thought that was pretty dope. So I just wanted to share that with y'all, man. So we're gonna move on to this next subject, yo. I'm telling you, like, women are out here wilding for respect. Like, literally wilding for respect. Just out here spilling shit. Like, this the era of clout. Like, they just want clout so bad. That's what it has to be, because it makes no sense why people are on these platforms just spilling, like, people's secrets and people's information, like other people's information and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you want to tell your own shit, cool. Tell your own shit. Don't be like pulling other people in for like some clickbait and shit. Like, yo, wait till y'all hear this shit, man. So, Cat Williams' ex-girlfriend Hazel E was on Unwind with Tasha K. And when I tell you spill the beans, man, she's spilling the beans about everything, man. She got to slowly got the lip, man, because she's just talking about everything. She's talking about how Cat Williams used to beat her and then give her expensive ass gifts and shit like that. Like, it's just ridiculous, like spilling the beans for real. Then she goes into talking about how the Migos asked Cat for $200,000, and you know what I mean. He gave them the $200,000. Like, you spilling other people's business. That ain't none of your fucking business, Hazel E. Mind your fucking business. Like, why are you up there talking about somebody else's endeavors? Like, mind your business, man. And then she talking about how she witnessed at a summer jam one year how they was plotting to take down Nicki Minaj and fuck over her little situation that she had, and how Remy Ma was involved in the whole scandal or whatever. The whole plot to take down Nicki Minaj and, you know what I mean, basically get her out of there. Basically get her canceled or whatever. Like, so, you know, she up there talking about that. But the craziest shit that she said, and it was a little clip of some shit. It wasn't really like no whole interview that I didn't see. I mean, she has a whole interview. I didn't watch the whole interview. It was just that, you know, these few couple parts that was like sticking out, and it was a clip on it and shit like that. And then she continues on to say that how Tierra Marie ate her pussy one time.
He did choke me out once, and we had like a whole little legal thing. And it was like at New Year's at Soho House. It was like a quick, and that moment got corrected and rectified through attorneys.
How much he paid you for a choke?
A lot of gifts. My booty. I had got my BBL. I had got a Porsche that day. Like a $65,000 cash gift.
For a choke?
Cat holds his own for who Cat is. I don't expect Cat to be like Shaq and then be like Cat. You know what I'm saying? Like, you feel me?
Cat.
Cat is Cat, and Cat got Cat.
So you're saying the dick is proportionate to the body.
Right. Masika came in when Mona said, I need kind of like a hoe character. Like,
damn.
Y'all not recall the scene at the ASCAP Awards with me bringing her on the carpet with me? Her scenes were with me. She was a friend of mine on the show.
And then started fucking
and then betrayed me. Yeah, right in front of my eyes in real life. Like, just because you the publicist and you're a retainer to help blow up a nigga's career, don't mean that they're not trying to, like, I've turned down advances.
It's giving you selling pussy for tracks, right?
I mean, well, Tierra ate my pussy before.
What?
And then when I was with Kat, Offset reached out to me, and Kat gave them the $200,000 because they went bankrupt to get like the Migos back off the ground and running, you know? They were going to dismantle this machine that had taken over female rap, and they were sending Remy to do it, that I like witnessed firsthand at Summer Jam. And they had all these powerful women in hip hop.
Why you, like, what we, what are we doing? Why are we doing that, man? Yo, to get off of her and then move on to fucking, was it Keisha Chavez? I did a story about her, how, you know, Joe Smith's ex-wife, or a wife, but she was doing OnlyFans and all that shit, and then was bombing on this nigga. Yo, so she been doing interviews crazy now. So she was on Unwind with Tasha K as well. She talking about how she used to be a body rub babe for Tupac. She was fucking Kid and Play. You know, Kid and Play from House Party. She was fucking them both. She was on there telling that one of them niggas' dick game was trash, you know, and that's why she started fucking the other one. And like, it was out of control. Like, why are you like, what you doing? Like, this is all coming after like the beef with her husband about the OnlyFans. She done went on It Is What It Is and rub Cam down on camera. Like, you know, salute to that. However, like, she's out here fucking wilding. Then she go on that shit, talking about how she was fucking Kid and Play. One of them niggas' dick was trash. That's why she was fucking the other nigga. Then she said she was fucking Tupac. She was a body rub babe for Tupac. She was fucking Tupac. And Tupac was dicking her down, something crazy. And then Tasha K was like, oh, fuck this goddamn name. I don't forget the bitch name. I done bombed her ass so much I don't know how to forget it. Well, damn, what the fuck is her name? Oh, Jada Pinkett Smith. She's like, oh, Jada Pinkett gonna be mad at this shit. Jada Pinkett gonna be mad at this shit. Yo, man. You can't make this shit up, man. You can't make this shit up, man. And then she was saying she was eating somebody else's pussy at the time, or somebody eating some, man. I say, yo, I don't know why Jada Pinkett gonna be mad. She was eating such and such pussy. I say, yo, these women is just, what are y'all doing? What are y'all doing? Like, are y'all older women? Y'all just looking for a way or something? Is that what this is? Y'all need something. Y'all need, what do y'all? Terrible. Nasty work. Nasty fucking work, man. Nasty fucking work, man. You know, it is what it is, I guess, you know. It is what it is, man. I can't even, I'm gonna just leave it at that, man. Yeah, moving on, man. Tiffany Haddish, she was arrested for a DUI because she was, where is she at? In Beverly Hills. She was released later, however, she was reportedly slumped over the steering wheel. Sleep. It was at like 5 something in the morning. She slumped over the steering wheel in Beverly Hills. Slumped. She was later released. Like, you had a rough night that night. You had you a good night. And this is not the first time that this happened, because this happened before in January out in Georgia. Slumped at the wheel. Nodding at the wheel. That not liquor. That That's not alcohol. I don't think. That got to be like some sort of drug or something, man. It got you just nodding off, man. You do off them 30s or whatever it is, it's none of my business for real. I'm just, speaking my piece about it. I think it's kind of crazy. Like, y'all got to be more careful out here, man. This is a prime example of you about to throw away everything you done worked hard for your whole life, your whole career. Nigga, call a fucking Uber or something. Tell somebody to drive you or something. Like, you got to be more careful, man. Or, like, you got to be more careful. I was just telling my boy the other night, last night, he like, yo, yeah, bro, come pick me up. I want to come back out. I'm like, bro, I done already took a few drinks. Like, I got a CDL, bro. I can't be out here. Because if I come pick you up, then I got to drop you off after we sit here and get more drunk. Nah, I'm not doing that. He like, damn, bro, it's like that. Hell yeah, it's like that. Shit. I'm about to put my livelihood on the line just to come pick you up. That nigga will have drinks another night. Yeah, I shouldn't have left. Shit, we'll have drinks another night, man. Yo, y'all got to be careful, man. You got to be careful because you can very well just lose everything you've ever worked so hard for at the drop of a dime. Like, that's not a good look. You feel me? Like, that is not a good look at all. So just be more mindful, man. Be on your P's and Q's a little more. Move right out here. Cause they try to take you down anyway. You know this shit. And now I want to speak about how people is sticking up it's holiday time, right? People order a lot more around this time. Like, people, period, in this day and age that we're in, like, people are much rather stay in their house and just order their shit off the internet and get it delivered straight to the crib. I'm guilty. Fuck it. If Amazon gonna bring it in a day, cause I'm Prime member, or the next day, or a couple days and all that, why am I going to look for something that I could just order and get it sent? However, it's becoming a bit more scarier out here. Like, people are down bad. It's hard times. Like, one of my packages, I had ordered something from a store, and then it said delivered in my email. I had to call them back. Like, I ain't get my shit. Like, you telling me my shit delivered? My shit is not delivered. They're like, oh, well, we'll take care of it. We'll send you out another one. You ain't got to worry about paying it. But you know what I mean? People see a package. What do they call them? Porsche pirates or something like that? They see a package. They on it. Shit, that could be a Christmas gift to somebody else. Real quick. However, they're out here robbing the fucking trucks even before it gets to your porch. They ain't even making it to your porch. They robbing the shit, whole trucks, yo. Oh, truck drivers, be safe out there, man. People got to be safe out there. They coming to get you. That whole truck full of shit, too. They ain't playing. My mom was telling me how, I don't know if it was a Amazon driver or UPS driver or something, whatever. Some people backing them down. This one dude just went and jumped in the driver's seat and drove off with the whole fucking truck. That's how real it's getting, man. That's how real it's getting, man. People just walking into stores, snatching shit off the shelves, off the racks, and just walking out. Like, times is hard. It's going down. All right, yo. So we have to talk about this, yo, because we already know about all the controversy around Will Smith and Chris Rock and the slap and all that shit. We got to talk about this, man, because excuse me, I seen something that goes completely contrary to what like supposedly had happened, whether it was real or fake, or you know what I mean, people not understanding whether it was real or fake or something. Like, yo, just watch this.
Address, but I guess you brought pumpkins back in season tonight. Good thing there's no fairy godmother around. You'd be carting Cinderella off to the ball. Oh, what's this? Elijah taking the stage. Wow. Elijah Lewis just slapped the heck out of me.
Don't you ever talk about my wife that way.
Relax, my friend. It was just a joke. I'm a comedian, Elijah. You know how it is. No disrespect, Angela. You're gorgeous.
I said keep my wife's name out your mouth.
So, like, that was crazy. That is crazy, yo. Like, we're in the era of clout for clicks and all that shit, man. Like, you're not gonna ain't no fucking way there's something that similar be out there and it not be that. Like, I mean, I know shit is Hollywood. I know, you know what I mean? Like, I know, you know what I mean? Like, Hollywood is Hollywood and your actors and this, that, and the third. Like, why that, though? Why would you do that, though? You know what I'm saying? Like, cause first of all, you got people thinking mad crazy about everybody behind that situation and all that shit. I'm convinced. Like, the fight is fixed, man. Nothing is authentic anymore. Nothing is real no more. Like, shit is bullshit, man. Shit is watered down. Shit is all just a gimmick, a ploy just to stir up and make shit like something that it ain't. Like, that is too fucking close, too similar for you to tell me I don't believe that none of this shit was real. None of it. Like, it's too close. Like, it's just too fucking close, man. That shit was crazy, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, I'm not jacking that shit. I mean, if that's what you doing, like, cool. Like, but you fucking up Oscars for niggas. Niggas can't go to, like, y'all niggas reenacted some shit for real. I knew that shit was fucking bullshit. Shit crazy, man. Which leads me to the third quote of the episode. When you assume you make an ass out of you and me. We all know the quote. You feel me? Like, it's self-explanatory. However, at the end of the day, I let them dig a hole. I'm not assuming nothing, so I'm not going to be an ass later on. I don't place expectations upon people because I'm not going to be the fool later on. You're not going to make me look like the fucking fool, man. I'm not allowing that to happen. I'm not doing that. You're not going to make me look like the fucking fool, man. You're just not going to. I'm not doing it. So, you know, just to you, to all y'all, like, don't assume because, you know, somebody will make you look like an ass. And don't place high expectations on other people. Like, Just don't do it. It'll save you like a shitload of heartache, pain, disappointment, all that shit. It'll just save you. It'll save you a lot. You know what I mean? It'll save you a lot. So, just don't do it. I would recommend that you don't do it. So I'm gonna get into Doug's POV, man. This is my point of view, which this whole platform that I created, it's just basically me stating my point of view anyway. You know what I'm saying? It's like it's no different than what this segment is. The whole fucking episode is me just placing my opinion upon shit. However, I'm gonna place my opinion upon this because this is, the segment in the show where this is Duck's POV. This is my point of view on it, right? So, a woman and her husband works. She's a stay-at-home mom. She takes care of all the finances. You know what I mean? Like, takes care of everything in the house and shit. But the husband got mad because he found out that she had like a little secret stash where she was stashing bread away type shit. You know what I'm saying? And she just doesn't understand why he got upset because she was just, you know what I mean, putting money away, like in case of the divorce or for her future and shit like that. You're setting yourself up for failure. Like, you already got in your mind, shorty, that you're leaving at some point. This is not gonna be. She done got her body done up, like. All at this man's expense. And then in the process, she's putting bread away and shit. You know what I mean? Because she plans on leaving, bro. She plans on leaving you, my nigga. Like, that's it in a nutshell. She plans on dipping out. She is not sticking around. Just so we're clear, like, nigga, she's not sticking around for the long haul. It's a dub. I just need you to know that. So, that's just my point of view on it. However, we're gonna dive deeper into a POV, man, because this is the type of shit. This is the reason. One of the reasons I'm never gonna get married, bro. I'm never gonna get married because this adds on to it, right? So if you propose to a woman and she declines, is the relationship over? Fuck yeah, it's over. Leave now. Soon as, bro, because from my understanding, what women want is to be, you know what I'm saying, married and taken care of and all that shit. From my understanding, that's what you want, right? So if I propose to you and you say no, nigga, that shit over. That's a dub for that whole relationship. Throw it out. It's a wrap. Don't try to hold on to none of that. Like, what are you holding on to, bro? It's over. It's over. If you propose to a woman and she says no, is it over? Brother, it's over. It's a wrap. Get out of there immediately. I'm telling you, get out of there immediately, man. Don't let her make an ass out of you because you assuming she loves you or for whatever reason, man. She say no. You must go. And you can quote me on this, man.